All right, so here is Sean Strickland, no longer the champion, but still one of the best 185-pounders in the world. He's got that high guard and outstanding boxing style. That says nothing of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt that he hasn't had to lean upon in recent big-time UFC fights. But this man is known for having outstanding cardio. He lives in the gym. He is a born fighter. And unlike a lot of men and women on this fight night, he loves fight night. He is able to channel those nerves in the proper way. And all eyes are on Sean Strickland in another massive spot here tonight. Doubt him now, folks. Doubt him now. The undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Dricus du Plessis. And even though, of course, he wanted to beat Israel Adesanya for the title, it ended up being Sean Strickland. This man's the best in the world. And he has had knockers and doubters every step of the way. They knocked his cardio. They knocked his grappling. The man can fight. The man's a born fighter, as are a lot of individuals who grow up in South Africa. And now that he's the champion, in theory, he's 20 to 30% better. We'll see if the incumbent can get dethroned here tonight. I'm not sure I have ever heard a louder crowd in any arena in the world than this here Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Athletes are ready to go. Let us now see how this matchup plays out. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dricus du Plessis!
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. One of the best middleweights in the world at present, Dricus du Plessis, prioritizing a fast start tonight as we get underway in round one. Not as though he's been a fighter who historically plays with his food at times, but du Plessis doesn't want to give his opponent any window for optimism nor confidence. As such, he felt like his jab was going to lead the dance, and eventually his right hand would close the show. All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempt. You can't shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that beautifully.
Strickland getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do you do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Strickland's has got full mount now. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
He's got to start throwing down.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Good work from the top here by Strickland. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Full side control now.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out. That's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John. But ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
We cross the midpoint in round one. Du Plessis gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him tonight.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Oh, the head kick lands. Takedown defense holds up. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been... Perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Oh, you gotta keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one.
Another big takedown. Oh, he got to his spot. He passes to half guard.
All right, has the guard closed here. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Strickland.
And there you go, again, half guard. Now he's going full mount.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Hammer fist here by Dricus du Plessis.
He passed the half guard.
Du Plessis right back to the full mount.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Changing the position.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest, and all the way down.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Plenty of action to digest from that one. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two.
That's some power there.
Lands a big elbow there. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Du Plessis, hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shot.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Du Plessis.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Du Plessis. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Du Plessis gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hands. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks, and you're starting to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expression of his opponent.
Clean with that offering. So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has a ton of it right now.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Du Plessis. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round two.
Nice.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Strickland.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Strickland. All right, so now we start to see some visible damage in the form of swelling as the ground and pound strikes continue to land. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back.
He's got to be careful here.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Under a minute to go. Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. That one was going to end the fight.
Yep.
Oh, nice right hand.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, good block there. Du Plessis' eye starting to swell now. All right, that's the end of round number two. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Superman punch lands. Oh, a huge block there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Good inside leg kick. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna...
Oh, he might get finished here. Oh, big left hand. Oh, he lands a hook.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's gonna be the last man standing.
Oh, no. Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Du Plessis doing a nice job there raising the guard to protect the eye with that block. You can't allow that cut to get worse as this fight continues.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Well-timed with the short uppercut and the clinch by Strickland.
That was a solid punch.
Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there. Throw that hook.
Nice shot to the body there. Takedown defense is there. Oh, and he lands yet another strike to the body. Pinpoint placement right underneath the elbow. That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can smell the B-positive blood type from here. Oh, well, that swelling has essentially rendered him a one-eyed fighter, and to that end, the referee has paused the action. He calls for the ringside physician.
And here comes the doctor. The doctor's gonna take a look at him, check out the swelling, give him the old finger test to see if he can see his opponent in front of him and decide whether or not he can continue.
Well, this is a good sign. The doctor talking to the referee, and the fight will continue, at least for now.
Yeah, this is a good decision. I mean, swelling can be superficial. It seems like he wants to compete. Let's go.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited. This fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
Back to his feet.
Big double leg, double change.
He's having his way with him here. Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, looked like we might get a stoppage there, but instead he is out and right back to his feet. Tried to land the punch, but oh man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut, and it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes long.
Well, that combination's gonna leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Du Plessis. Another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay, and when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that, and while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Dricus du Plessis. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Du Plessis really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
He expected this type of fight. He trained for this. With bloody.
All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's gonna make it hard for him to see. He's gotta change something, man, he's got to.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, big right hand, yes. Oh, how good is that? Oh, big shots here. And he's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Oh, man, how many shots to the head can one individual take? I'm not a doctor, but that swelling suggests there might be some sort of fracture.
Yeah, there might be something wrong with him. He's so swollen, he's so beat up, but he's so tough. That is why he's still standing. Normal people could not still be standing in the middle of an octagon fighting right now. Hats off to him for his toughness, but he ain't gonna get the job done tonight. He did not address it early enough.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through.
All right, so the referee has called for the doctor. This could very well mean the end of the fight.
Yeah, the fight's over. There's too much damage. This fight needs to be done.
All right, well, the doctor appears to think he's still good to go, and you know what? If it's good enough for the doctor, it's good enough for me.
I'm all in.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check, and to no one's surprise. Ooh, diving punch lands. Big shots landed by him now.
Beautiful transition.
Strickland's back in full mount.
This is where he wants to be.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. You can only describe his condition as critical now.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
But at least staying busy on the bottom. Print the shirts, ground and pound.
Now he's got a good body position, yup. Pound away.
You need to fight back. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it.
Good work from the top here by Sean Strickland.
Now he's going full mount.
Strickland's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
That was a slick transition. And now he's inside control.
Strickland's back inside control.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
Du Plessis in half guard and right into side control. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Strickland's right back to the full mount here. Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, he's in a half guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your...
Oh, he's got his back. Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. 10 seconds to go in round 4. Du Plessis' eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time. I'm not so sure they're not going to step in, Daniel, and stop this fight right now. Hard to be a one-eyed fighter in a mixed martial arts setting. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Gets back to his feet. Big right hand there. Oh, he's wobbled now. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Du Plessis' cut has really opened up now. That blood is flowing. Didn't necessarily wake up thinking he was going to be donating blood today. He has donated a whole lot of it. Making all these shots count. Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom.
Oh,
Du Plessis now looking for a Darce choke.
that Darce choke is tight.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great rapper, and he's really...
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Du Plessis in half guard.
There it is, now he's going to mount. Well-placed shot, right to the swelling. Great job recognizing where he's hurt and going back to it. It looks like the official may need a call in the ringside physician. This is a terrible position. Gotta be careful here.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting, because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your legs able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Two minutes now to go in this one.
Oh, slick reversal right there. You have to be so good.
All right, so at this point, maybe the ringside physician will indeed call the fight. Referee bringing him in to look at that damage.
Got to save the athlete from themselves. Too much damage. Stop the fight, ref.
Yeah, that's going to do
stops
it.
it.
No surprise there. The ringside physician has called an end to the fight. You got to preserve the fighter to fight in the future, and that cut just too big for him to continue through. All right, so the doctor's stoppage comes in the middle of this round, and ultimately too much damage sustained to that eye, and he was unable to continue.
Well, you saw it over the course of the fight. The swelling got worse and worse, and over time, the referee has to truly think about the well-being of the fighter. In doing that, called in the physician. Physician came and took a look, and you see the decision that was made.
We send it in there now to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Sean